Salve players! Como é que vocês estão? Eu espero que todos vocês estejam bem, certo? Aqui quem fala é o Felipe, né? E hoje eu vou começar o vídeo de uma maneira bem diferente do comum, né? E hoje eu vim passar aqui para vocês o que eu fiz em off, né? Para vocês não ficarem tão perdidos ou ficarem se perguntando como é que você fez isso, como upou tão rápido, porque eu upei em torno de 12 níveis, né? Em pouco tempo. Então eu vim aqui para mostrar como que eu fiz. O primeiro, simplesmente inspecionando planetas, né? Sistemas, como está escrito ali em cima, né? No caso aqui, você vai ver ali, ó, que na esquerda ali na tabelinha eu tenho o tipo, gravidade, papapá, ppp. Aí eu vou ter fauna e flora. Tá vendo que tem 9 fauna, certo? A cada uma completada, você ganha 20 de experiência, certo? Então, conforme você for fazendo, tudo bem que você ganha picada a experiência e pode ser que não consiga perceber na hora. Mas se você ganha 20 de experiência por cada uma completada, se você multiplicar ela por 9, só na parte da fauna completa inteira você ganha 180 de experiência, certo? Aí tem ainda a flora e os atributos ali embaixo, que é como se fossem pontos de interesse específicos do planeta. Lembrando, gente, quanto maior a fauna e a flora, maior a quantidade de experiência que você vai ter. Então você vai ganhar experiência da fauna, da flora, de todos os atributos, certo? E quando você pegar tudo o que ele pede, você ainda ganha em torno de 100 a 200, 150 de experiência a 200 de experiência, que eu já consegui a proeza de conseguir. Só que eu não sei se mudou alguma coisa, porque eu tinha acabado de tirar uma soneca com o meu personagem, então devo ter conseguido uma experiência dobrada. Não sei se foi um bugzinho, mas eu já cheguei a conseguir. Só uma vez também, né? Tristeza. E foi nesse planeta mesmo, então por isso que eu trouxe ele aqui para vocês. Normalmente, pelo que eu consegui fazer de acordo com as minhas continhas, em torno de 500 de experiência por cada planetinha inspecionado você consegue, né? E é claro, eu vou aproveitar aqui também para mostrar para vocês o que você pode conseguir além da experiência. De vez em quando você vai ter aí naves como essas pousando, né? Seja daqui ou seja desses aqui dos siderais, os bandidos, né, do espaço. Você vai ter aí a oportunidade de simplesmente roubar a nave deles. Aí o que você vai fazer com a nave é com você. No caso eu tinha 3 e eu vendi uma, né? E eu fiquei com essas duas aqui porque eu tô com os pensamentos aí de querer modificar e guardar para mim mesmo, né? Outra coisa também são as armas, porque sempre vai ter um entreposto abandonado cheio de inimigo, né? Então, entre aspas, abandonado. Essa aqui eu consegui matando o inimigo mais forte, né? Que é uma espécie de mini boss. E eu também consegui, deixa eu ver, essa aqui. Essa também eu consegui. Ah, mas como é que você conseguiu tantas lendárias? Então, gente, eu não invadi apenas um sistemazinho para explorar, foram vários, né? Daqui no comecinho foram quase todas. Mas foi bem rápido, né? E a vantagem de conseguir tudo isso é que a maioria das armas elas não vêm tão assim branquinha, né? A maioria é azul, aí tem a roxinha, mas eu tive a sorte de conseguir 2 vezes essas armas lendárias que, como vocês podem ver ali na direita, né? Nas suas partezinhas ali escrita, é uma arma legal, é uma arma boa e ela vai sim e continua me ajudando, né? Uma outra coisa também que eu te dou uma dica para terminar a ideia, só para facilitar, é vir aqui na aba de ciências das suas habilidades e upar a análise. Ah, mas eu não quero upar outra coisa, eu quero continuar minha build. Não, perfeito, é só uma dica, né? Não precisa seguir, não é obrigatório. A ideia é upar a análise para reduzir o seu tempo, ou seja, para você fazer mais rápido a sua inspeção, melhor dizendo, né? Então a sua exploração vai ficar até um pouco mais rápida, o que garante você ganhar mais experiência em menos tempo. Porque como não tem nenhum meio de locomoção a não ser as suas perninhas, quanto mais, se você pode ficar 50 metros de distância para poder fazer uma análise, ela vai te ajudar em muito. Então não tem muito o que falar para vocês em relação a isso. Eu upei em torno de, se não me engano, foram 12 níveis, né? E os sistemas que eu consegui fazer inteiro foi esse aqui que eu tô quase terminando. Aí a partir daqui eu fiz quase todos. Aqui ó, esse aqui eu fiz inteiro. Esse aqui eu também fiz inteiro. Esse aqui também fiz inteiro. Tá, o 7, ele tá sendo complicadinho, tô quase fazendo, tô começando a fazer ele agora. Eu recomendo que você já tenha uma arma legal, porque as espécies alienígenas agressivas ali são bem complicadinhas, né? Fora isso, aproveitem, né? Só uma dica, né? Podem jogar do jeitinho que vocês quiserem, claro. E é isso. Caso também tenha alguma dúvida, esse 7 aqui eu peguei fazendo a missão secundária, né, da vanguarda. Eu me alistei na vanguarda e seguia aí. Acabei de terminar. E é isso aí, pessoal. Agora vamos voltar para nossa programação normal. Tudo certo? Então é isso aí. E bom vídeo para vocês.
Anything I can help you with? And here's your new cap. Okay, no problem. Everything looks good here. And here's your new cap. Everything looks good here. I'll be at my booth.
What, the engines?
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
Don't you just love grand jobs?
You're entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. You're cleared to land. Enjoy Enjoy your stay.
Captain, welcome back. I was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how... Must have changed up how the ceremony works. But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the terramorphed... These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic work... I'd completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate terramorphs. At this point, the data's given us more options to explore than we have... That'd be something, wouldn't... I'm sorry, are you? You're serious? You found our research team? That's incredible. That accelerates everything. With them back, it'll let us... Wait. Kaiser. Did you find Kaiser? That's right. You would need that. Whoever gave you these leads sure knew their stuff. Well, how? How exactly did you manage to find them? You can't... Oh. You are... But still, getting Kaiser back, that gives us more than a few new paths forward on dealing with the terramorphs. But if he's been out there on his own all this time, you're gonna need some... Come on. We've already made a lot of progress getting this place back online. Some of the containment chambers were a bit on the unpleasant side, but the facility staff made short work of that. I know it's here somewhere. Ah. Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are he's gonna need some repairs. He's also got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase, Nos belli machinis. Now, where exactly is the old machine? A battlefield? On Niira? Ugh, sheesh, no wonder no one's... That sector of Niira was destination #1 for xenoweapons during the war. Add to that general environmental devastation and the kind of lawlessness that comes with any Freestar world, and that planet's got more than enough ways to make a visit your last. But I think there's a place where you can start your search. Yep. One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo Alonso. Goes by Gel. As good a place to start as any. Kaiser lets us do field work with a level of precision that there's really no other way to accomplish. More than a few of the options we're looking into. Detectors to uncover the terramorph transmission method, or crafting a targeted biological agent. They require highly specific materials to test against. And asking a group of Marines to accompany us for that kind of work, well, it usually ended up with ruined samples and wounded teammates. The Colony War saw a lot of hard fighting, but Niira got it the worst. Everything the Freestar Collective and UC could muster, ground troops, xenoweapons, mechs, was hurled into the fray. Both sides hoped something would decisively turn the tide, but when the war finally ended, swaths of that world were so devastated they were effectively abandoned. So what Kaiser's doing there of all places, I can... Come on, that's not funny. No, that's insane. He died. They executed him. They faked his death? My entire unit, they threw us all to the wolves, but kept him? And now he's what, an advisor? Commanding the fleet in secret? What was so important that they had to keep him alive? Well, they certainly picked an expert, didn't they?
He's alive. Victus is still alive. I don't care if they're using him to solve world hunger. The man is a criminal. How could the UC do something so foolish?
I guess it makes sense, though, doesn't it? The UC of that era only created me because they were afraid of a world without Victus in command. Why would they get rid of him? As long as I live, I'll never understand the loyalty that old bastard elicited. You've got nothing to apologize for. Because the UC, they did a lot of terrible things for that man. But even knowing they did, knowing that they kept him alive all this time, you know what I feel right now? It's hope. I had no one when I was outside the UC. No Red Devils, no family. But that old world, where I was no one and my father mattered, that's gone. Thanks to what you and I have done, I have a place again. A purpose. But it's finally one I can be proud of. You and I, we're getting to change what the UC stands for. So I don't care if Victus is alive or dead. He can rot for all I care. We're the ones who are making the settled systems and the UC better. No, but I am willing to try and make them a place we can be proud of. The UC that kept my father alive, that threw me out, those people aren't in charge anymore. And the ones that are, well, they're giving us a chance. It's up to us to do something with it. Precisely. Because there's nothing we can do about past choices. What we can do is try and make the right ones now. So, let's get back to the business at hand. Now, my father just handing over the information on the research team and Kaiser out of the clear blue, I can't say I trust it. But if he has something to gain from helping us prevent terramorph attacks, I'm not seeing it. So while you'll absolutely want to be cautious, what would you think about trying to bring back Kaiser? I'm honestly not sure what his endgame might be. Involving himself in preventing terramorph attacks after all the damage he's done? Something doesn't add up. But he clearly understands how valuable it'd be to have Kaiser involved in this endeavor. So, I still think it'd be worth looking into. If you're willing. Thank you. Just be careful out there. I'll make sure we're ready to put that machine to use as soon as you've got him. Something else you needed? All right, take care of yourself out there.
Retro's firing.
This is the result of humankind laying waste to a planet in the name of war. The ecosystem here has been totally destroyed. Customer, supplier, merc, regardless, you want Jill. You looking for advice on heading out into the fields? Jill's happy to oblige.
I'm pleased to see scrappers disassembling these mechs. Damn war machines are better off being erased from history.
Hey! New model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home for the hardest scrappers anywhere. Name's Jill. Proprietor. Turn mechs into money mostly, plus selling equipment, information, and supplies to any short-term scrappers that want to take a shot at striking it rich out in the fields. Appreciate it. Took years to get this place self-sustaining. Plenty elbow grease and creativity. Can I get you started on a tab, then? Or you here to try and make your fortune in the fields? I'm happy to take your credits however you want to hike them over. It's kind of an inside joke. Other than the fact that we're the only place out here, the mechs we harvest, they're primarily from a group known as the 1st Cavalry. Their unit was deployed to break the deadlock on this world during the Colony War. Almost succeeded too, but as you can probably guess, it didn't ultimately work. Left us plenty of scrap to build with, though, so we thought it'd be funny to dedicate this place to the folks that made it possible. Here's what I've got. Kaiser? No bot around here with that tag. Oh, unless you mean Captain Ahab? At least that's what we've all been calling him. No clue what his actual designation is, since he's got some sort of security protocol that prevents inquiries and general chit-chat. But he's a combat bot, right? Yeah, that machine's been out there a while now, hunting this one siren, his white whale. But it's been a while since anyone's laid eyes on Captain Ahab, though. Maybe he finally got the thing. Or it got him. Moby Dick? Old art story about one Captain Ahab chasing some big fish that's bound to get him killed? No? We all thought the name was a good fit since our bot friend was so damn busy chasing that siren of his. Quality slate, too. Think I got a copy for sale if you want to give it a look. Nasty kind of alien left behind after the colony war. Pretty much blind. Original ones brought to Niira were all xeno-weapons. But those critters have long since passed. But they left behind more than enough untrained babies to keep the fields plenty interesting. That's where I recognize that insignia. Red Devils. Yeah, Ahab's definitely your bot. So, sounds like you've got two options. You can wander around out there, hunting your bot, little. But knowing this rock is part of what we do here. So if you want to find him going rate's a little steep. I mean, great for him, but that won't keep acetylene in our tanks. And honestly, would you be able to tell if a terramorph was attacking outside? Sorry.
You didn't get this far being that naive. This facility isn't self-sustaining, and you know it. If terramorph attacks start wrecking cities across the galaxy, no one's coming to help the salvage yard at the tail end of nowhere. We're all in this. Together.
I guess I see your point. Look, I have to make something on this. But I'll lower the price, okay? I hear you. I'm trying to be reasonable here. Sorry, but look, pleasure doing business. So, one of my roughnecks, eyes open too. Sirens and and corpse retrieval is not in. Give Ahab up.
I'm pleased to see scrappers disassembling these mechs. Damn war machines are better off being erased from history.
all worked up for nothing.